What is up, Buttercup? This is your general timeless reading for all Sagittarius placements. Take what resonates, leave the rest, don't force it to fit. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. My name is Jordyn. I'm a master Reiki practitioner and a shamanic and spiritual life coach. I also do a lot of mentoring, and I have a bunch of classes coming up in May for those of you who want to become certified in Usui Reiki. Levels 1, 2, and 3. It's going to be held over Zoom because I did my in-person classes in April. So regardless of your location, if you want to take part in those classes and become certified, go ahead, check it out on my website. But let's get into it. I'm going to be raffling off a free 10-minute reading. In order to enter the raffle, like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel, okay? I pick the winners every Sunday, so that'd be the 23rd of April for this reading, and yeah, hit the notification bell if you want to see when I go live and if you are a winner. Let's see what's going on for you, Sagittarius. 3 of Cups. My eyes are getting heavier and heavier as I get into your reading, and my crown, I feel like you're getting really bombarded with a lot of energy right now. Empress. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, this is a really big upgrade for you. Yeah, Ace of Swords, and you have the Fool. Oh my gosh. Okay. You got a lot of majors. A lot of majors and a lot of cyclic energy. You got the Empress and the Emperor. What? You got the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. The 8 always leads to the 10. And then you have the Lovers, Queen of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. We got a lot going on here. Okay, so let's break it into sections. That makes life easy for me. This goes here. Okay, cool. Yeah. I heard this is the path. This is the path. Yep, and then my left side got really clear, which is ironic because we have the masculine, the Emperor there. Because my right side's really heavy right now, and my ears like really tight. I feel like challenging too much over here. I feel like there's a lack of clarity going on in a certain relationship or a decision you need to make about how committed you are to a certain relationship. With the 7 of Cups, there's a lot of confusion. I feel like this is a cyclic dynamic. It goes round and round and round with this person. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be family, friend, or a coworker. Okay? 3 of Cups, Empress, Ace of Swords. You personally are doing great. You're going to this place of feeling really receptive and really in alignment with yourself. I feel like there's certain things that you're not wanting to tell other people. It's almost like you're questioning the work that you've done on yourself, and it's teeter-tottering. I think that's just you acclimating, to be honest. With the Empress and the Ace of Swords, the way that the Empress's facial expression is in this particular deck, it's almost like, am I really doing this? Like, am I really an Empress? Have I really done that healing? Am I good? Am I alive? Right? It really feels that way. With the 3 of Cups, you're starting to attract a lot of abundance, and there's a lot of things to be happy about and a lot of things to celebrate. Don't allow your fear and doubt to basically like piss on your party. Okay, don't let that happen, to put it bluntly. Sorry. The Fool and the Emperor. I feel like this is the energy you're moving into. It's almost like there's a fear to start really taking action on things in a more like stable, grounded, practical way. With the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Wands, you're moving, even if you're not aware of it, you're moving really quickly towards releasing this. I feel like you're really finding a new routine, a new structure for yourself. This feels external. I'm gonna be honest. This feels like the nonsense. This just feels like quite frankly, the things you do. It's not important right now. This is priority. This is like, these are the things that have to do with you and your growth. I feel like this is a distraction. This feels like a distraction. It doesn't mean they're not meant to be in your life, but giving this amount of energy to this relationship is just like, no, because you are priority. Like, you need this energy right now. You're going through a really big change. You have a lot of decisions to make because a lot of things are ending, and it doesn't mean in just the material way. It also is mainly energetic, it being Wands. This relationship is going to be here. You're not done with the cycle with this person. They're going to stick around for a while. You have a lot to learn with them, but they also are mirroring to you the inner dialogue that you have with yourself in this relationship, right? So if you're like, oh my gosh, like I'm unlovable, it also translates to a low self-worth, right? I don't feel worthy. I don't feel capable of achieving this goal, or can I actually do it? Like self-doubt. They share those wounds with you, and that's why you're going through these lessons together. That's why they have the Page of Swords there too. With this relationship, your lesson is not to ping pong things off of one another, like your fear, like your low stuff. Like, really choose to start communicating like, hey, like I have this limiting belief, or like I have this feeling sometimes when we talk about this, and I know it really has to do with blah, 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 blah. It doesn't have to do with you. And they're going to be like, oh my gosh, I get that way too. Yeah, but this is about you. Let's focus on you. Let's see what's going on, Sag. Yeah, 4 swords. You're in a really deep phase of healing. You are. I know it sounds really cliche, but the 4 swords is isolation, meditation, and solitude. I think that really resting and giving your brain time to relax is a really important thing for you right now, which means like stay away from like computers, laptops, phones, like take a break from it, like set aside maybe the first hour of your day is for you, for journaling or walking outside. Yeah, lovers. Lovers are not just about relationships, it's also about decisions. It's a choice. I feel like you're making the conscious choice to fall in love and romanticize yourself, to really see the truth in what it is that you want to build for yourself and what it is you need to heal. Because between the 4 and the Ace is a 3 of Swords. 4 of Cups. Okay, so with the 4 of Cups and the 3 of Cups, this tells me that you have the opportunity to really celebrate, to really bring a lot of joy into your life. And it's almost like you need to open your heart to receive it. The universe is like, hey, like I have it for you. I'll use myself as an example. I got no shame. I'll put myself on blast. I have been working on a certification now for too long, right? And the universe is like, I gave you everything you needed. You just got to go and take action and do it. And it was really rooted in a limiting belief of, can I really do that? Right? That's what this is like. That's what this is like. All these things are going to be highlighted right now because we are literally, I think we're in the last 2 days of Aries season. Yeah, because today's the 18th. So on the 20th, we move into Taurus. And with Aries, especially with Chiron hanging out in Aries, the wounded healer, it's bringing all of your wounds to the surface. And it's going to bring up situations to help you overcome them. You're being offered, quite literally with the 4 of Cups, offered the opportunity to have this celebration, to have this uplifting moment, to change how you speak and feel about yourself, okay? So regardless of other people in your life right now, step into the spotlight for you. Not that you need recognition externally, but step into the spotlight of your bathroom in front of the mirror where you can bask and look at yourself and celebrate who you are, okay? The Fool, you have the 2 of Wands. And Judgment, yeah. You're aligning with your path. It's just a matter of, are you going to take it? Are you going to take it? You're always on your path, but right now you have the opportunity, I should say, to accelerate into a deeper purpose on your path, right? Because you're always on it. You're never off it. You're just, sometimes we take a back road that's a little longer than we'd like. We get off the freeway. You're back on the freeway right now. It's whether or not you want to get off it. Let's look at the Emperor. I want to see what's stopping you. The relationship. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, wounded child. Yeah. It's not just this relationship, it's how this relationship mirrors something from your past. It's how this person makes it, this person probably feels very familiar, but familiar doesn't always mean good. And I'm not saying they're toxic either. There's plenty of people in my life who I love to death that I definitely have seen my childhood wounds in, right? It's because we attract people that share a similar energy to us, whether it be the energy we hold or the energy that we've experienced, okay? So with the Wounded Child, the Page of Wands in reverse, that's what the Wounded Child card is for me as a reader. This dynamic, it's actually really loving. It's very balanced, but it's probably triggering parts of you that want to be controlling or want to have things a certain way because it makes you feel safe. Because probably having this equal exchange of love is something that's uncomfortable for you, okay? So having control in this relationship is also showing you how you need to have control over your own energy, what you give your time and energy to, because it's not just this relationship that's called, this feels like codependency. Control rooted in fear, abandonment, rejection, makes people kind of anxious attachment or display codependent tendencies. With the Fool in reverse, this is your new beginning. It's not about this relationship, but this new beginning is challenging you to say, okay, I'm giving a lot of emotional space to this. What about my goals? What am I doing for me? Am I really working on that self-care? Am I really accomplishing that class? Am I really sticking to my workout routine, my eating regimen, like whatever it is, right? What are you doing for you? What makes you feel full of life for you? Okay, that's your focus. Let's look at the 8 of Wands, 10 of Wands. I feel like there's too much to say. That's immediately what I just heard. There's too much to say. Yeah, Hangman. I'm only going to take the ones I'm called to. Really? Okay, I guess we're taking all of them. Yeah, 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups. Sorry, 10 of Pentacles. Oh, 10 of Cups. I was like, why am I saying 10 of Cups? It's right here. There it is. It's 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups. Sorry. They talk to me in my head, man. I'm just like, there's too much going on. Too much talking, right? The there's going to be a lot that happens here. I feel like there's going to be a ping pong of passive aggressiveness as you start to take space for yourself and to really heal yourself. Yeah, because you're starting to fill your own cup. And I think you're going to realize how imbalanced certain dynamics in your life are, or environments are. Just because there's an equal exchange of love does not mean that there's an equal exchange of effort. Okay? I can love you and you can love me in equal amounts, right? If it was quantified in some impossible way. But it doesn't mean that the effort that we put, the pentacles, right? The actual effort, the energy exchange, Six of Pentacles, the give and take, is equivalent, okay? I think you're going to realize how much of this exchange you give externally and you need to start giving internally. And this is what you're letting go of. It's almost like you're realizing that there's a fear of not receiving this love back, and that's rooted in the subconscious mind, which is why we have the moon. So we have Pisces, then we have Pisces again. We also have Cancer with the moon, Scorpio with the King of Cups. With the Ace of Cups and the 10 of Cups, you're going through the lesson of learning to master the love of self, because the 10 minus the Ace gives you the 9, and the 9s are about self and 10s are about the environment. We cannot have a 10 upright in our environment until we have mastered the 9 upright in ourselves, okay? So learning to love self, and this person's coming to your life to push all your buttons, right? It doesn't mean that they're not going to stay here after you have healed these buttons, but it does mean that they're here to help you see them. Let's look at them. Yeah, Page of Swords, they got it twice. They can get lost in tasks at times. They can get lost. They're probably not the best communicator. I feel like this person's probably mastered disassociation. They might not deem like their endless desire and ambition to work on a project or something disassociation, but I feel like it's also something that helps them stay distracted from their emotional self. Yeah, it helps them stay distracted from their emotional self. So they're learning the same lesson, because they're going to learn to have to take time out to really explore how they feel. Let's look at the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Oh, Malanta. So you have Justice and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, see, you're both going through a mastery of self. They're rewriting their contract with their own self-worth. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse speaks to insecurities to me as a reader. Also speaks to someone who feels unstable or as if they need to prove themselves. And so they're trying to heal that within themselves as well. Then you have the Four of Wands and the High Priestess. This relationship can turn into something that is very stable. It's just not the time for it right now, because you both need to establish a Four of Wands within yourselves. You both like to have your hands on a lot of pots here with the Knight of Wands and the Fool. It's almost like looking for the next best thing. And I don't feel like this is in regards to partnership. I feel like this is in regards to personal endeavors. I think both of you are just... It's like, you know, when we have scatterbrain and we want to start 100 things at once, because if we focus on one thing, that means that we're fully committed to it. And what if we fail? What if you fail? You know, because if you mess up, it just means you have an opportunity to do it better, to learn and grow and actually succeed at it. But a lot of times we scatter our energy into 100 different things, because that way, if we fail, it's more likely and it's something that's expected and it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay, think about it. This person knows that their energy is very scattered. They like to start a lot of projects, but you're going to help them kind of by leading by example, by honing your energy in on what it is you want to pursue. They're going to follow that and they're going to apply it for their own life. Yeah, because with the, I almost said ego in reverse. Strength in reverse, it is the need to tame the ego, right? To tame that voice that says like, I won't succeed, or I'm not good at this, I'm not good at that. Yeah, so you both are going through the same lesson. You're just expressing it differently. Let's look at the Page of Swords and the overall. Yeah, so we have the Three of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Hermit. And the stack is huge, so I'm not too... Oh, and then you have the Eight of Swords that wanted to pop out. Okay. I'll take it. The Knight of Cups is upright. I feel like somebody knows how to talk. They're a really good talker. I don't think that what they say is always... I don't think consciously they're lying about what they're saying. I think part of them genuinely believes it, but I think they believe it out of habitually like saying it when they've been in partnership, right? It's like, well, of course I'm always here for you, but have they really ever stopped to pause about and think about what that really means? Like, are you really always here for me? Do I really hold that significance in your heart and in your energy and in your soul for you to honestly say that you will always be here for me, right? That's a big thing to say. And so I think that's what this person is realizing is the weight of their words, and they're going to heal this, because I think a lot of this is also rooted in their feeling of like, well, I need to be all these things. I need to be enough, right? And this is one of the pots they put their hands in. Like, I have to always be here for everybody, right? I always have to be the reliable one. I always have to be the helper, the healer, the one to do this and do that. And I have to be successful. And it's really rooted in, can I even be here for me, right? Well, if I can't be here for me, I'll be here for everybody around me, right? And it's a really common wound, and a lot of people are healing this right now. So that's what they're healing. I think both of you need some time alone. It doesn't mean you need to break up or separate if you are in a romantic relationship. But if you say, hey, I'm going to take like a weekend to go hiking by myself, you know, that's healthy. That's good. Take some time to sit in quiet and space without videos or distractions. It will really be beneficial for both of you. Or journal a lot. It will help you dump all the stuff stuck in your mind out on paper and get more clarity on it. It actually helps you process trauma, feelings, and thoughts a lot more, because you're creating a mind to body connection as well as a visual representation of what it is that you are ruminating about. So if you want help with your spiritual journey, if you'd like a personal reading or a Reiki session to clear your energy, where I also do a channel message and take notes on the things I see in your session, or you want help by booking mentoring with me, both spiritual and shamanic and life coaching. So I bridge all three of them together, so you have life coaching and accountability partner to help you reach your goals and tools that you can apply not only in the material world but in the spiritual world as well. But yeah, if you want to enter the raffle for a free 10-minute reading, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. I will pick the winner on the 23rd. And I love you. I wish you the best. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.